Hi, I'm Shona. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's yoga class. The class today is designed for people who are having their period. But as I say with all of them, that doesn't mean that you have to have your period to do the class. Maybe you're tired, maybe you have a bellyache. I use a bolster, one block, and also a wall. So it's good if you have a space of wall that you can stand in front of that you can use as support. I hope you enjoy the practice. To start the class, get your bolster and lay it out on the mat in front of you. You can come to sit cross-legged in front of the bolster. If you feel that you need a bit more height later on in the class, you can always fold a blanket on top of the bolster to give a bit more height, or you can add a second bolster or a pillow. Just build it up however is good for you. In front of the bolster, cross-legged, bring the fingertips beside your hips, press the fingers into the ground, bend the elbows, and roll the elbows backwards, lifting the chest. And then from here you can start to bend forward. Then bring the arms onto your bolster, the forearms, one on top of the other, and let your forehead rest on the arms. Take a few long and deep breaths here. Let the head release onto the arms. Keep the sitting bones rooted firmly on the floor. And feel, after a few moments here in the pose, the lengthening in the lower back. If you've been now in the pose for a few moments, maybe you can scoot the bolster slightly further forward as you start to have maybe a bit more length in the side ribs. Maybe not, maybe you're just staying where you are, that's also fine. Don't clench the abdomen, but let the lower belly release. Then you can lift your head. Walk the hands back towards your legs. Bring the hands again beside your hips, roll the elbows back, and change the crossing of the legs. And we'll go over towards the bolster again. If you want to adjust your bolster, moving it further or closer or adding a height, feel free to do that. Let the arms release, let the forehead release. Keep the sitting bones connected to the floor. Let the abdomen release, let the lower belly be soft. And let the space around your abdomen really move with your inhale and your exhale. Feel the length being created in your lower back. Maybe you have a little bit more space. You can move the bolster and the arms just slightly forward. Maybe not. Just see what's working for you today. And then move the hands off the bolster, walk the hands back to your hips, come to a seated position, bring the hands palms facing each other in front of the chest in Namaskar. And then on an inhale, bring the arms to the side and up. Raise them all the way up, and then as you exhale, bring the palms down together in front of the chest, back in Namaskar. Come to standing, and come in front of a wall, a door. If you're using a door, make sure the door is closed. Have your feet about 50 centimeters away from the wall, and then let your bum rest on the wall. Feet are nice and wide apart, hips width distance apart to give you loads of space in the abdomen. Keep the legs active, keep the legs engaged, so feet are pressing into the floor, and we're in a supported Uttanasana. So slowly you can start to release the chest, the abdomen, the head, all down. If your hands reach the floor and that's comfortable for you, just let the hands be on the floor. You can always hold the elbows here. Are you holding the belly in? Just release the belly. And use the breath to bring softness and quietness to the abdominal area. If you have your hands holding the elbows, make sure to use the opposite hold as well. Cross the arms. And then to come out of the pose, release the elbows if you're holding them. Bring the hands beside your hips, fingertips pressing into the wall, and then lift your chest and help yourself up with the wall. We will do Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose next with the support of the blocks and the wall. So take your blocks and starting on the right side, so we'll do this with the full back of the body against the wall, so you really have a lot of support. Place the block on the floor and have your right foot behind the block. Bring the hand to your block and keeping the right leg bent, you can start to raise the left leg, place the left heel on the wall, straighten the right leg, and then raise the left arm up. And you can feel you have many points of contact on the wall. You have the heel, you have the back of the left arm, and you have that hip, the right hip, and also the back of the head, so feel the support. You don't have to work so hard to balance. See if you can also here, by lifting the left hip, you're creating a lot of space in the abdomen. And to come down, bend the right knee, step the left foot down. You can do this same thing on the other side. Or if you feel you want a bit more challenge, step the left foot forward in front of the wall with about a leg's length distance behind you. Place the block down on the floor with the left leg bent. Lift the right leg so the sole of the foot comes to the wall. And then open towards the right side. Raise the right arm. So now the right arm is lifted. This is harder work, so maybe on your period this is too much, then just use the full back of the wall. Press the left foot into the floor, lengthen the left leg, press the right heel into the wall, and make lots of nice space in the abdomen. Bend the left knee, step the right foot down, move your block out of the way, come to sit on the floor, use the bolster, stretch your legs out forward in Paschimottanasana, but have the feet again quite far apart, a little bit wider than hips width distance. Have the bolster between the legs so that you're ready to use it as a head support. Raise the arms up, reach the hands forward, hold on to the feet. Lengthen the back, lift up. And then you can hold on to the bolster and place the bolster upright, vertical, and let your forehead rest on the bolster. Keep holding onto the feet if you can reach the feet. If you can't reach the feet, hold on to the legs. The back is of course rounded a little bit here. Focus on keeping the legs active, trying to bring the thighs down to the ground. But again, belly and abdomen soft. Don't pull the lower belly in. And then you can hold the bolster and slowly pull it towards you to help you lift up again. Place the bolster on the floor and take a blanket, lay the blanket out behind the bolster. Come and sit at the edge of your bolster for Setu Bandha. Lay down along the bolster and then you can slide your back along the bolster till your shoulders reach the floor. Roll the shoulders down and then cross the legs on the bolster. That helps the knees move down, and with that little extra movement of the knees down, it really opens up the space around the abdomen. Release your arms down beside you, and like you did in the other poses, focus here on your breath. Let the lower belly move freely with the inhale and the exhale. Also change the cross of the legs here and come back to your breath. Let the shoulders be heavy on the floor. Feel the lift of the chest and the support of the bolster beneath you. Let your gaze be soft, so don't have your eyes wide open, but just let the eyelids be quiet. No tension around your eyes. Smooth out that space between your eyebrows and the skin across your forehead. And gently, one by one, you can place the feet on the floor with the knees bent. Roll over to your right side and move the bolster out from under you. And then you can stretch the legs out along the floor. Release the arms down by your sides and just let the eyes gently close for the last few moments of Shavasana. Follow the sound of your own breathing. You can gently come to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring some movement back into your body. And bending the knees one by one, place the feet on the floor. Roll to your right side, let your head rest on your hands. Help yourself up to a seated position. Like we did at the beginning of the class, on an inhale, stretch the arms to the side and reach up. As you exhale, bring the palms together in Namaskar in front of the chest. Thank you for sharing your practice with me.